Welcome to class number 2 on how to draw children. Today we are going to draw kids' faces from 14 different angles. So how many of you guys are a little bit stuck drawing faces from the straightforward pose? Do you guys actually try doing faces from different angles? If you have tried and you're struggling a little bit with that, I'm hoping that today's video is going to help you just get into the habit of experimenting with face angles a little bit more. And I'm going to show you some tips and tricks for how to get into that and how to do it easily. So let's get started. So I have assembled this beautiful reference page of 14 different face angles. And we're going to start with an easy one. We're going to start with this straightforward face in the middle of this boy. But we're going to go through what you need to look out for when you're doing different face angles. And remember, we're still doing kids, so we're going to keep it really basic and very simple and not too difficult. So we're going to start with a circle. Circle for the face base. So there's no angle to this face, so we're going to put the eye line in the middle. And parallel to that, we're putting in the hairline. Then the middle line is just going to go straight down. Don't take it too far down though, because we're still doing kids' faces and we need a small jaw area. Then we can add the ears. So the ears are in line with the eye, in line with the eye line. And then we can do jaw. So I'm keeping the jaw shape really simple, more rounded. And finish the hairline. This way that I'm doing the hairline is so easy and basic. You know, straight line at the top, 2 angle lines down the side, and then toward the ear. This boy has got an angle to his neck. So don't just draw the neck going straight. Give it an angle here and here. So don't make your neck too thick. Keep it smaller, keep it cartoony, but not too small that it becomes a chibi. Now, I've got the left shoulder turning toward the camera. And to show a turn in the body a little bit easier, bring the right neckline down and add a little curve right here. Doesn't that just immediately look turned? Let's add the shoulder slopies and shoulder potatoes. All right, done. Next, this is a nice gentle 3/4 face. Circle. Now still there's no angle to this face, there's no tilt. So we're putting the eye line less than halfway. Add in the parallel hairline. And then we can add the middle line. So the top is flat, right? Feel the top of your head, it's flat. So don't add a curvy line there, it's flat. Then your forehead is also pretty flat. So you can add just a gentle curve, but then the bottom half of the middle line, you can make that more curvy. Cool. Let's add in the cheek. Nice and chubby. But before we add the jaw, we need the ear shape, yeah? The ear shape helps you put the jaw in the right place. Put the ear right on the eye line. All right. And add an extra thing over here. Give me an oval. And that oval helps to give your face a better shape. So this shows that this plane of your head is flat, which you can also go and feel on your own head. It's flat. And then lastly, the jaw. And to finish it off, the hairline. It looks like we've also got the left shoulder coming more forward, so let's add the neckline. Here, short line. Then toward the back, we're gonna add a longer line. Give me that curve in here for the neck. Lovely. And shoulder slopey, shoulder slopey, shoulder potato, shoulder potato. Sweet. Next, we've got this cute Victorian girl directly from the side. So begin with the circle. So you'll see that I am keeping things really loose and sketchy, and we're going through these very, very fast. And this is what you should be doing when you're learning how to do something new, when you're doing a study from photographic reference. So these are study faces, and they shouldn't be super detailed at all. Keep them loose, keep them fast. Eye line, lower than half. And so you could take all the way to the back. Parallel, hairline. All right, let's do the face. So from the forehead, above the eyeline, make an indent in toward the eyeline. And then back out. Wait, that's a bit hectic. Let's make that a little bit more gentle. That's better. Out into a nose. And remember to take the nose past the forehead, yeah? A cute little button nose. Make that rounded. Now before we add in the jaw, we're gonna come back and do the ear. Now we can do the jaw. So gently back toward the ear and finish off the head with the hairline. So doing a neck from the side, remember to feed it out of the circle. Out of the head circle. And in the front, cool. So let's do a line for the back over here. And then in the front, remember kids have curvy chests. So I'm gonna take it out. Just like that. And let's finish it with the shoulder potato. Done. Now we're getting into the tricky parts. We are now looking down at these kids. We've got a tilt into their heads. So if we can go back to the middle, back to blonde guy, just underneath him, this cute girl is looking down. Let's do her. Circle. But now everything is changing. Because she's looking down, we're gonna see a lot more of her head. So that eye line is gonna be way down here. And the hairline is gonna be about here. Yes. All right. Because we're seeing her from the front, the middle line is just straight. But we're gonna see a lot less of the jaw, right? So we need that short jaw area. Let's add the ears. So because she's looking down, the ears are gonna be higher, right? Look at the reference. Look how high those ears are. They're way up here. And I saw a lot of kids on Thursday and Saturday try and put the ears like, let me show you, here at the eye line. No, you have to pay attention to how things change at a face angle. You can't just keep drawing everything in the same position. So you see how changing the face angle can make your characters a lot more interesting. Don't just give me straightforward poses the whole time. You're not drawing soldiers. Give your character some character. Yes, some variation. For the jaw, for the cheeks and the jaw, we're keeping it very small and tight and chubby. And we can finish off with the hairline. Okay, that's better. Remember to keep things loose and sketchy. It's fine if it's not perfect. We are just learning, we're just studying here. We're not seeing any neck because of this angle. So skip the neck, you don't have to put it in. Instead, we go into shoulder slopies, this side, a little bit less on this side, and potato. Oops. Make sure your potatoes are the same size. Okay, done. Wasn't so hard. Let's do 3/4 at this tilt. So again, we have to put the eye line quite low. Way down here, which means that the hairline is about here. Let's put in the middle line. So remember that the top of your head is, whoops, top of your head is flat. Yes. Forehead, little gentle curve, and for the lower jaw, also just a gentle curve. Not too far down. Let's add in the cheek. And now let's add in the ear. When you look down, your ears are higher on your head, right? So when you have a tilt in a 3/4, adjust this sideline. Make it go up. Add in that oval to help you remember that the side of your face is flat. You can add the ear. Alrighty, and we can finish it off with the jaw going up toward the ear. Great. Okay, hairline. All right, now this girl, let's give her a neckline over here, just that one. And then her shoulder is sitting very high up on her head, okay? So up here in the cheek, potato. And on the other side, let's imagine it's over here. Great. Next, side boy, looking down. We're getting into the habit a little bit, so now we're gonna speed things up. There isn't really a tilt to this head. It's just directly from the side, but he is just looking down. So we can put the eye line at halfway, but make sure that you've got a nice angle on this eye line and a nice angle on that hairline, same. And if you're gonna struggle with this, then just turn your page. Nose is going past the forehead. Ear over here. Rounded area here in front. Then jaw, finishing it up toward the cheek. I mean ear. And hairline. Okay, the neck is feeding out of the back of the head, yeah? And look at where his neck is going. It's not going straight down. Take some of this girl's face, or let's just skip it. Then, we're not gonna really see his other neckline. We can just, right out of the jaw, go directly into the curvy chest. And done. Now, let's change the tilt. Let's do an up tilt. So I didn't include a person directly from the front looking up because nobody wants to look inside other people's nostrils. So let's go into this nice smiling braces girl. I love her smile. Okay. Now, because of the face tilt, we're gonna put the eye line quite high up. We're putting it at halfway. Half. But don't take it all the way to the edge of the circle. And her hairline is gonna be way up here. So carrying on with the eye line, we're gonna put in the ear line, which is now going down. Yes? When you're looking up, your ear goes down. When you're looking down, your ear goes up. Remember that. Ear, whoopsie, ear down here. Cool. Let's add in the middle lines for the face. We can basically skip that one. Let's go right into forehead. Forehead. And the jaw, the lower face curve. but not too far. Cheek. And then back toward the ear to finish the face. So because of this angle, the face looks a lot more round. That's perfect. And hairline. Cool. Neck. Whoopsie. Neck. And neck. Make sure your necks are not too thick. That's it. All right. Boy looking up, but he's also directly from the side, so that's gonna make it easy. There's no tilt to his head, which means that the eye line is less than half. Hairline is over here. Turn your page if you're gonna struggle with this one. I'm just gonna turn my body. Whoops, remember to add in the ear before you add in the jaw so you know where the jaw is supposed to go. See, I was gonna make a mistake there. That's better. Hairline. And now the neck is gonna do something weird, okay? We need to add something to an up-facing face. Add the neckline in the front, straight, but in the back, it is doing this weird smushing thing. Cool, remember that, Kirby. Stretch and crunch. And his shoulder potato is somewhere on this side. This other one is over here. But there is still something more that we should be adding into these high angle faces. That is the neck triangle. We're gonna add the triangle. So this is just extra skin that we have under our necks to help us stretch. There it is, triangle. Don't make it too big like the pyramids of Giza. It needs to be flat. And even on this up-looking girl over here, I want that triangle. Look at how that just increased the obviousness of the face angle. So we've done most of them, awesome. Now you go and do the rest by yourself, right? Keep studying. But remember, these are not for details. These are just for learning. So keep them like this and use them as reference for yourself. The next time you want to draw a cool character, give them a different face angle. No more soldier poses, okay? Play with different angles. All right, so go have fun. Okay, bye.